All right. This is gonna be series 5, but I forgot to show you the back of series 4. Those little last ones. It was a dog and the plumber. I forgot to show those cards on the back. But anyway, jumping over here to series 5 now. This is series 5. So that is not the first card. We'll put wait a minute. There we go. That is not the first card. There. How about that? So this is the first card for series 5. We got these two fellas here. And then we moving on down here. And I kind of always like that one too. Putting his hands in his head to represent his teeth. Jordan Nuts. Handy Randy. And D-Face. I remember D-Face. D-Face, I do remember you. And Terry Cloth down there is the alternate. And then we got these two. So let's move that. Okay. And on the back. Now, on the back we have these things here. We got more puzzle cards. But what is this? We got... Okay, these are like classified cards with a lot of information. So they changed it up a little bit now. And look at all that snot that she's pushing out. Okay, so that is that. And over here we got these two guys. And this one is, of course, supposed to be Superman, but he's fat. Clark Kent. Because, you know, they would always do a parody of whatever's popular back then, and Superman was popular back then, so. And then he's even got some comic books down here. Look at that. And this one. Wormy Shermy. Them do not look like worms. Them look like, I don't know what them things look like. Centipedes or something. Shoot, they don't look like worms. Okay, anyway, moving along down here. We have those two. And then Winston. I remember him. He's even got drool coming out of the horn. Yeah, he's got gas. And this dude trying to sew his guts up. Okay. So, on the back, we got two puzzle cards on the back because that's that, what is that, Jordan Nuts or whatever, and then that's the faceless girl, where she was taking her face off in the bathroom, so we got those two. And then these profile cards, they're killing me with this. So they're pretty much the same. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. Got profile cards on the back of these things. Mad Mike. And I guess these were future Garbage Pails to come. These were the coming up Garbage Pail kids because we haven't done either one of these. But I know that's one. I don't know what series she's in, but that old lady, I know that is one. Okay, and then that's the alternate of that one. And I used to love this one. Knocking down the building. Oh my goodness. This one was one of my favorites too. And look, it's like they just missed his eye. Look at that. See that? How they just missed his little eye up there. And he's got his little mouth like he's smiling right there. Okay. And then we have this one. And then this one was supposed to be what was that dude's name? George, Boy George, or whatever his name was. But he was a real popular singer in the 80s. And then there's his alternate card. And then we got this big old, what is that, a stingray? Whatever they want to call it. Beetle or whatever. Landing on this dude's head. And it's even got little strikings of blood. Look at that. Boy George, that's what his name was, I think. I think that's what his name was, Boy George. They just called him Blue Boy George. Okay. And on the back, they still don't have the names of these people. But we just passed these two anyway, so. And then there's just more puzzle cards. And then, now I know this one. The friend, I know that's one coming up. These are just like future Garbage Pail Kids. They advertising the future Garbage Pail Kids because I know these are going to be coming up pretty soon in the later series. Okay, so moving along here. Okay, we got these two. Okay, and we got a cliffhanger. He's hanging himself in the air. Nothing is over there. Nothing is under him. And oh my goodness, this is crazy. And then that's his alternate. Okay, and this one used to be a favorite too. And see how, if you look real close, it'll say 1986. Tag Ted. Or tagged Tad. And sprayed Wade. Okay. And then look at this dude down here. Penny. And he's got a mohawk too, boy. What are they thinking? He looks like he's drunk or something. Look at his eyes. And he has no blood coming through him or nothing. But he's holding up that diaper though. Okay, now I used to always like this one too, so this one is Upside Down Donald. And then look at the, okay, his name is Upside Down. I'm going to zoom in on his name. That's his name. His name is Upside. I'm not going to flip this camera because I'm not about to break my wrist. But look at the fish. The fish is upside down. The comic book is upside down. Inside a comic book, inside a comic book, inside a comic book, upside down. And he's got his hat turned back to the side. This dude is just chilling, boy. So he's inside comic books, 2 or 3 times. And see, they even tried to put that fish right there. They tried to put it right there. But that looks more like a little alien ship or something. But that looks like the fish. Okay, so moving along here. Okay. 2 puzzle cards. And we have some more classified cards here. Graffiti Pete. It's even got his address on there. Are you serious? Oh my God. He's got his address. His date of birth. Oh my gosh. And then the TV dude. Now I'm wondering if that's... No, he's not from Series 1. Okay, Russell Muscle. And then that's the TV dude again. And then who is this? Jolton Joe. See, I for a second I thought that was ones from Series 1, but it's not. Those are not Series 1. Okay, so his alternate is U-turn. Like a U-turn. Okay, and then this little crazy dude. I used to always like this one too. This one was a weird one. I used to like hot dogs. I still do, but I guess that's why I used to like this one. Alright, and then we got Iron Jaw Aaron. And he is throwing every nail and bolt up in his mouth with a tack. And this one, I used to like this one. That used to be one of my favorites also. I like that one. And that's the alternate. Got the little rat eating him. Okay. And then we are at the restaurant. Served on a platter with a fork in his head. No blood coming out though. And we got some bread, some apples, and you know, even got a candle back here. Got some, looks like lemon pie or something with some whipped cream on the top. With a nice glass of milk. Alright. And on the back here, more puzzle cards. And we got Joltin' Joe again. And then we got this. Now that's the Elvis looking dude. That is the Elvis looking dude. Got his address on there too. From Brooklyn, New York. Permanent record. Oh my gosh, look at that. His favorite movies. Look at that. Rocky 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So moving on along over here. Juicy Lucy. Gory Rory. He's at the camp. And his alternate over here. Then we got, who is that? Ben Bolt and Fried Franklin. This is a very nice one too. I like that one. It's not one of my favorites, but I like it. Some nice artwork. Got the thunder going through the Garbage Pail Kid. I like that. And then this one's got a rope going through Garbage Pail Kid. Got 3 ropes. 35 cents a pound, boy. That's how much meat was back then. Got ham, hot dog, salami, little turkey. And then we got, who's that? Splattered Shelby over here. Shattered. I'm sorry. Shattered Shelby. And more puzzle cards. The complete thing. And then we got Upchuck. And then we have Mad Donna. Okay, now we went past Mad Donna. We didn't do Boney Joni yet. Now see, I know that one's coming up in the next series. Okay. And then we got his alternate. That's the alternate for that one. Now look at this one. 1, 2, how many tongues is that? Okay, that's 1. The blue one would be 2. The yellow one would be 3. And that's 4. So it's like 5 tongues in there. Look at that. Nasty Nancy. And then that's the alternate. Okay, and then this one. If you look real close, there's a smiley face and then there's a frown. But both of them got, okay, and then one's got the drool coming out his mouth. And then he's got the drool coming out his nose. That's crazy. You gotta look real close at some of these. Now this one was a weird one. And when I was a kid, I never did understand this one. I didn't know what that was, and I still to this day don't know what that is. I guess that's a piece of meat or a tongue or something. I don't know what that is. But see, this looks like the nerve of like a tooth or something. I don't know what this is. Daggling Dolly, and then what's the alternate? See, the alternate, the names don't even help out. Looks like a piece of ham or something. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that's supposed to be. But see, that looks like the root of a tooth or something. This one, I never did understand that one. Okay, but moving along here. Starchy Archie. And Doughy Joey. And see, this was supposed to be, you know, the Pillsbury Doughboy. He was popular back then. And then you would touch him and he'd do that, that little noise or whatever. Okay. So, are we done with this series? Wait a minute. Let me check and see when the last card is for this series. I know I'm getting close. Did I do a checklist? I don't think they got a checklist for this. They do not have a checklist. Okay, anyway. Still, her name is not on there. But anyway, 2 puzzle cards. 2 more puzzle cards down here. We got Junk Food John. And Dead Ted. Okay. And moving along over here. Connoisseur. He's a connoisseur of snot. And then this one is like the Macy's Parade deal going on. And then it's got the alternate down here. And then this dude trying to brush his teeth and went all the way through his mouth. Look, knocked out all the teeth. But it still got toothpaste coming out. But he's knocked out all his teeth. Okay. Now this one was a crazy one. I remember this one too. Michael and Zeke the Freak. Now look at this one, ultraviolet. And she just got a can of solar paint. And the dog is trying to rip her little shorts off. But this looks like hair. But she's supposed to be at the beach, and that's her little towel down there. Okay. Okay, I do not know when this series ends. I think I'm going into the next series because it's not ending. Wait a minute, let me look over here real quick. Yeah, I'm messing up here. Okay, never mind. 167. What? Okay, 206 is the last one. Okay. Okay. So we got, sorry about that. We got 2 puzzle cards here. And then we have some more. These little foul cards here. Ray Gun. His favorite movie is Star Wars. And TV show Who's the Boss? Look at that. Wow. And like I said, they just mentioned little popular stuff that was famous back then. So, okay, that's the alternate for that one. And then we have these 2 guys, or girls, Toothy Ruthie and Dental Flossie. Okay, so the last card is 206, and this is 204. Kit Spit. Hot Ride. Okay. And then we got this dude listening to music. You know, boomboxes, they were popular back then. They were very popular, but he done blew out his eyes, his teeth. I don't know where this can came from. Why would he blow a can out of his head? That's crazy. And a screw. It's like they just kind of threw in some stuff that you just never know, boy. Okay, so this is series 5, and this is the checklist. I had to look at this real quick. The last card, that was the last card. for series 5. I thought I was going into series 6. It took so long. I was looking for the space. So that was the last card. So we got puzzle pieces, of course. And then who we got over here? This is back to Ray Gun over here. And then we got the... And see, I know that one's coming up. The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Is that a real movie? TV show Get Smart. I don't remember those two. But anyway, that's Brainy Janie. Okay, so that is the end of Series 5. That is the end of Series 5, and I will see you in the next series.